Sanvinan Dimelang Absheni, and hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle Khumalo for those that do not know, and for the family members, if you can see, then you know what it is. I mean, the background has changed. That means we have moved. Whoop, whoop, because God is good all the time. And if obviously looking at the title, then today we're discussing all things moving. Okay guys, so today basically what I'm going to be discussing is moving from home for like the first time. Okay, I'm not talking about like moving from home to res, I'm not talking about, I'm not talking about res, guys. I'm talking about actually moving, like either getting your first apartment or getting your first house. But the point is, or even going to a commune and like moving away from home. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's just get into it. So, for those that have been part of the family, you guys would know that before where I currently am, I used to stay at Riz, and that was for the beginning of this year. So that was for the beginning of 2020, because I am in my final year, right? I'm in my fourth year of studies. So when COVID happened, I was obviously still at Riz, and um, like, where do I start? Okay, so basically, let me explain. So home, because you guys are always gonna say I always come with the juices and the spice. But long story short, I have a sister. My sister had a baby. My sister and the baby needed space. I moved to Res. I'm in my final year. Res definitely made sense, but now there's COVID, so everything is online. Yes. So everything is now online, and I've obviously started a YouTube channel. So being home didn't make sense, because basically like my schedule, just being a full-time student, being an upcoming businesswoman, and then being a YouTuber requires me to work around like, different times and different schedules and stuff like that. So just going home didn't make sense. And then the problem with where I was currently, or where I was previously being at res, is the limit of it being res. I didn't have freedom, and y'all know I have a boyfriend, so like I needed that freedom, guys. Just so you know, also I am 26, so before y'all say boyfriend, I am old enough, and my partner and I have been dating for more than 9 years, so y'all understand. At home they already know him, so I wasn't going to accept having problems with the landlord now. So nonetheless, moving along, I decided to move to find my own apartment. So where I am currently is my first ever apartment. And as much as I appreciate the congratulations, and as much as it's like it is exciting, as much as it's wonderful having your own space, guys, yo, hi, moving is expensive, especially if you by yourself. Moving is expensive. So today I decided I'm actually going to share with you guys, like, I don't know if it's tips, like tips as well as just things to be aware of, like before you move, okay? Because it's not that easy, guys. Like for Sabaweli, those people that have cash, people that are moneyed enough to go buy their apartments and their homes cash. But for the rest of us, since we're still struggling artists, we obviously have to rent, and paying rent, guys, is sneep up inflation, okay? So my first tip when it comes to moving, guys, you need to be holistically ready. Okay, when I say holistically ready, I mean mentally, emotionally, like spiritually. You just need to be ready, guys, because it is so nerve wracking. Like, I don't know, like anyone, well, my friends would know, but like, before I even decided to move, and as I said in the beginning, guys, I was already staying at Reese, so I was already staying by myself. But it wasn't like official that I'm moving from home, because I'd go to Reese and I always knew I'd go back home, like I've always been home. But now the thing with moving is like that feeling of it being so final that you can't really run and say if things don't work out, you're going to go home because you're paying. So things need to work out because you're paying for this place. So you need to be mentally, you need to be emotionally, because it's, yo, guys, I don't know how many anxiety attacks I had before having to move, how many times I doubted like the whole move. Like this, like so many things go through your mind, guys. Like I wasn't sure for a very, very long time. And I think I spent a whole month, just on different apps. So I used Property 24 and what is the other one? But it also has to do, I think, private property. And then, yeah, so those are the two main apps that I used to try find a place. At times, I'd even go to Facebook Market, guys. Like, literally, you could go anywhere, but if you're going to go to if you're going to move into your first apartment, I would advise you use an app like Private Property or Property 24. And the place that I found was actually perfect. So okay, I can tell you guys, I stay in CBD, okay? So it's in Maboneng, and most of the apartments are like brand new, and they come with Wi-Fi, the environment is safe, and all of that. So all of that played, like, I don't know, but they played a very important role when it came to me finding a place. But anyway, as I said, you need to be mentally, emotionally, spiritually ready for the entire move, because guys, like, reality sinks in. There's no going home to mom or dad. Like, you're on your own hand, so you need to be ready, like, mentally. If you feel like you won't be, you need to do a test trial, guys. Like a test trial. Like what I did was, for the past 2 years I was in and out of res, and that was just testing the waters of how does it feel to stay on my own, involuntary. But I ended up, like, from that experience, I was like, okay, it's not bad. I actually kind of enjoy it. It's not, because I like my own space. As much as I'm a social light and a social bird, I actually like retrieving back into my own cocoon. So yeah. And then the second thing, guys, you definitely, definitely need to be financially ready. Guys, there's no way you're going to be moving out if you're not financially ready. Like, moving comes with so many expenses. Just from you doing the actual move, you need to, like, find a moving truck. That's normally like 300, 500 rand. And then when you find a place, most places want you to pay a deposit. A deposit is normally the amount that you're going to be paying monthly, like, for your rent. So you pay your deposit, which is the same amount as your rent money, plus rent. So if your rent is 4,000 rand, when you move in, you pay 8,000 rand. You know what I mean? And then you got lease fees, and then you have most of these new buildings, you have prepaid electricity, so then you need to pay for your own electricity separately. And then some places come with Wi-Fi or fiber installed already. Some have that fiber installed, but you need to pay for it monthly. Some of them you get it for free. So just, you need to just add. But fiber, though, guys, I must say, if you ever given the option of fiber or normal Wi-Fi, take fiber. It is quicker, it is cheaper, and less protocol. Water sometimes is separate. Like, so you have your monthly rent you need to worry about. You have your water, your electricity to worry about. Then you have your groceries to worry about. So all those things, guys, you need to plan. Okay, you need to plan for those. You need to plan for your rent. You need to plan for your months, like your December and your January, where times are tough. You need to save so that you are not called by the landlord or the building manager to say, hey brother, when are you paying your rent? Or hey sister. And then a lot of questions I've been getting as well regarding moving is like, what are the requirements? Most buildings, most apartments, just most places where you move in, they normally require like a pay slip, your 3 months bank statement, and I think that's about it. And a copy of your ID. Yeah, so it's like your ID, your pay slip, as well as your 3 months bank statement. And the reason they need your ID and your 3 months bank statement is to make sure that they know that you're going to afford to pay for your rent. Okay. So they won't just give you the keys to an apartment without them checking, can this person actually afford, you know, to pay for their rent? And your monthly income normally has to be three times what your rent is. So if your rent is like 5,000 rand a month, then you are required to like at least have an income of 15,000 rand a month. And the reason for that is they want to make sure that after your monthly expenses such as your groceries, your school fees, your travel allowances, your entertainment, etc., etc., you can still afford to pay for your rent. Get it? Okay. And then the next thing, guys, I'm sorry if I keep looking down. I wrote down notes. You know me by now, you guys should know. The next thing was safety. Safety is a priority. Guys, when you're moving to a place, please make sure like safety is a priority. Like I viewed so many places that was so pretty. Like they had like a swimming pool. My boyfriend knows, and anyone that knows me knows, like, guys, I die for swimming pools. I just want to swim wherever I go. Even when we go on holiday, wherever we go, there needs to be a swimming pool or a beach because the girl wants to swim. Okay, but this time around I realized that most of the places that I viewed that had swimming pools like didn't have like the safety factor that I wanted, or didn't have like the finishes that I wanted within the apartment. So I had to choose swimming pool or safety. Swimming pool or safety. And obviously I settled for safety, because what's the point of having a swimming pool to look at and to swim in if you don't feel safe just going home? Like, also when COVID is over, I don't want my visitors to feel some type of way just having to come visit me. So safety was a very big thing. You need to feel safe. And where I moved to, the area, like, you've got securities all around the block, there's cameras all over, like, it is quite safe. Oh, and I've got the police station right behind me. um and then tip number 4, I don't know if these are tips, say, but anyway, tip number 4, guys, please don't move to a place if you do not know how to cook. Like, do you understand that food is expensive? If you guys do not learn how to cook, I feel sorry for you, because you're gonna buy takeouts the first day, then takeouts the second day, and then the third, fourth, fifth, and by the end of the week you realize you spent close to 1,000 rand just on takeouts. Whereas you could have bought yourself groceries and for 1,000 rand, and those groceries would have lasted you for like 2 to 3 weeks if you're like me, because I don't have an appetite. Also, on the grocery tip, guys, if you know that you a person that loses appetite quickly or easily, I wouldn't suggest you buy like a lot of stuff and in bulk, because what I've noticed is my things spoil real quick because I don't eat that much. I don't know. It's not that I don't eat that much. I actually do eat. It's just, I don't know. My appetite is weird. And lately, I've been eating one meal a day. Also, because I've been, on my weight loss journey. So make sure that you obviously buy for your stomach and buy enough to survive, and then you'll top up as you go. Don't overspend, but also do not sit now and not buy groceries and decide you want to buy takeaways, because it is costly, it is expensive, guys. And with COVID, nobody knows when this thing is going to end. Nobody knows what the next step is in life. And then number 5, another question I got a lot was, is furniture important? Guys, listen, especially now during COVID, it's not like you're going to be having visitors. So even if you've got a bean bag, sleeping on a sponge, and your clothes, it's good enough, okay? Don't put pressure on yourself to have like the best furniture. Don't put pressure on yourself to have like your smeg kettles and stuff if you can't afford it. Like, it's okay. It's okay to buy your kettle from ShopRite. It's okay. Like, you guys should let me know if you'd like to see like a furniture haul, you know I don't know if you guys can see at the back, but that what's showing in my mirror is like a clothing rack or clothing rail that I got, you know. I think I got from Game. I'll think about putting the pictures in the videos, but I did take a video when I was assembling it. And then I got myself this shoe rack that you guys can't really see, but you can see the shoes. Like, so there's quite a few things that I got for myself from Game, Pep Home, Edgar's Home, Mr. Price Home, you know. So just play around and Sheet Street, guys. So legit, and like these things were not that expensive, you know, compared to how much you would normally pay for these things. So yeah, I think that's about it. You know, I think those are important things you guys need to know when it comes to moving. Like, one, just being ready holistically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Two, being ready financially, you know. And I'm talking about savings, guys. Like, just save for your rent, save for you know, bad months, save for your furniture and stuff, so when you actually do move, you know, you actually have money saved, you know, to buy the things that you will need, to buy your fridge, to buy whatever. I would actually suggest that rather start buying furniture and stuff while you're staying at home, so that when you do move eventually, it is not that hard. You know, you're not sleeping on the hard floor. You've got your furniture with you because you buy slowly. And then I said safety. Make sure that you take your safety in consideration, because if you're moving into a complex or an apartment, guys, like, the world is crazy. You do not know who your neighbors are. You do not know who you're gonna bump into. So try your best to move into an area and an environment that is really, really safe. And then I said learn how to cook. This is for both men and female, because buying takeouts is expensive. And then furniture, last but not least, furniture is not that important, you know. Like, who cares? Who cares if you don't have pots? Who cares if you don't have a bed? You know, like, those people are not going to be feeding you. Those people are not going to be paying for your rent. Like, don't care about the people. Like, take baby steps at your own pace, in your own lane, you know, your own race. And slowly but surely, I feel like your space will slowly come together. Just don't do it because abantu bazothini. Because when you're on your own and when you're in depth, abantu abeko. Okay, so besides that, guys, that is all from me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and please share this video, guys. Please share my videos with all your friends. Tag me on my social media. On Instagram, I am at _ Michelle Khumalo _ on Twitter, I am at _ Michelle KHU, and on Facebook, I am at Michelle Levani Khumalo. I actually have a page. Please like and subscribe and interact with me on my social media, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and until next time, goodbye.